It's going to look a lot like Christmas over by the Space Needle.
Yeah, today Santa makes his return to Seattle Center, and Fox 13's China Green having the best day ever. China, there's a whole lot going on, and are you at a bar now?
Of course I'm at a bar. Where else would I be at 6:30 in the morning? Yeah, I'm just living my best life out here. We talked about the trees, we talked about stuff for the kiddos in Winterfest, but now let's get to the parents. Let's get to the good stuff. So I'm here with Bartender Joe, as people like to call you, and we're making something festive, something Christmassy, holiday-y, Hanukkah-y. Let's talk about it.
So during the holidays, one of my favorite things is hot chocolate.
Okay.
So if we're going to be at a bar, why not do a boozy hot chocolate? A lot of people do a version of that, but here at the Space Needle, we have a very specific recipe. Today we're going to start with Cinnamon Toast Crunch infused rye whiskey.
Amazing.
You know, bring back a little bit of that nostalgia of childhood, I suppose.
Which was very unhealthy.
But hey, it's breakfast time, right?
Right, yeah.
And then we're going to pair that with a little bit of Mexican hot chocolate. I find that the spices go really well with the rye.
Okay.
We'll get that going.
Mexican hot chocolate. And then you guys brew that here?
Yeah, we make that in-house.
This is a process.
It is. This drink is available 7 days a week in our walk-up bar, though.
Okay.
Now that we have the hot chocolate, we're going to top that with a couple of marshmallows.
My favorite part.
And then we also make a peppermint schnapps rock candy in-house. So we're going to add a little bit of that to the top.
What? You guys are extra here at the Space Needle.
Oh, if you think that's extra, just wait until we put the final touch on.
Yeah, what is this contraption situation?
This is what we call an
okay.
edible cloud. It's got a little bit of a citrus flavor to it. It's going to really draw out some of those spices in the rye. See if we can get this to cooperate. Ooh.
Just a cloud there. Okay.
Woo. It is. Now you'll notice after it sits for a second, some of those flavors are actually going to turn into rain and fall into the cocktail.
Because we live in the Pacific Northwest, and that's what happens.
Absolutely.
I'm not a scientist. Absolutely, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's 6:30. We're way past 5, so we're good to go.
Well, there's one for you.
All right, well,
one
cheers.
For me. Cheers.
I've never had a boozy hot chocolate before. This is it.
This is working?
This is working. This is working.
Fantastic.
So let's kind of go back to this situation, because this is really intriguing. Who thought of this? Where did we get here? Like, what happened here?
So this is actually developed by a couple of our friends in Barcelona, a company called 100% Chef.
Okay.
And it's, you know, the idea of making foams isn't new. You've seen egg white foams in cocktails before, but this is kind of the evolution of that. And we prepare it with helium, so it's very light, and we can actually get them to fly around. I tried to make this one stay on camera, but if we get too much gas in it, it'll actually take off and fly around the room.
Can I get some clouds? I would love to try the clouds. I got some there, but it kind of melted. Here we go. This is fun. Fun drinks. Fun drinks are always the best.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, when you're in a place like this, I mean, you really want something that you're going to remember, something that, as we like to say here, transforms moments.
Just kind of.
It's just a whisper of flavor.
A whisper of flavor, he says. That's exactly what it is. Just very faint, very faint. Okay, so thank you for that. That was interesting. Loved all this. Love having kind of the basics of the hot chocolate and something, you know, that you may have had growing up, but make it a little bit interesting, and that's what they do here at the Space Needle. So there's a lot of things to do. We talked about the tree lighting that's happening at 5. We talked about Winterfest for the kiddos. They're going to be playing the game here earlier or later today. So a lot of stuff going on if you're looking for anything to do to get into the Christmas, the holiday spirit. So we're going to finish drinking this, and we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Very nice.
Wow.
Happy holidays, you two. I like it.